It's Brandon, but before we start, I just wanted to give a little forewarn. Topics in this video are quite sensitive. I'm in no way a professional in any way, shape, or form of philosophy or a doctor or or anything like that. So, viewer discretion is advised. Please stick around, and for those who need help, please find it. Okay. So today, let's talk about death. Death is something that, everyone goes through it. So the crazy thing is, you don't know it's happened until it's done. A lot of us are scared of it. I would say, including myself. I love life and everything that life has to offer. Even all the pains, because some good things come out of bad things. There are philosophies that question the need for suffering. So, that's a whole other thing. But for now, let's just focus on death. The crazy thing about it is that no one knows what happens after you're gone. We have an idea of what it looks like to be on the road there, on the path to death, or like on your deathbed when you're about to go. But no one has come back to tell the story of what the afterlife looks like. And of course, religion is a huge part of this because it answers the question of what happens to life after death. If there is one, if there is not, where we go, where we live in peace, and where we suffer. Wars have gone on in the past before, continue to go on now. War has existed for as long as we have. I think we take death too lightly as a society. I, as a gamer, experienced death many times in all my games. First-person shooters, much like Call of Duty, Halo, CSGO, a lot of those are literally games about war and war tactics, war techniques, war activities, where you need to go in and eliminate whoever's in your way to do whatever you're trying to do. And they take all sides, human, alien, or terrorist and non, or counter-terrorist, I'm sorry. But these are things that really happen. And these are things that people are really hurt by. And we use it as a pastime activity. A lot of characters just die nonchalantly, or they just flop on over after your HP is gone. And we're just like, oh no, let's wait 15 seconds, and then we're back in. 5 seconds, a minute. And it's like, we don't think about what we do because it's not real. And it begs the question, like, if everything we do has no consequence, then is it okay? Is it okay to do things that normally aren't okay when they're not real? It makes me wonder, why do we do this? Why do we think of this? Why do we find entertainment in death? Why are we so surprised when our favorite character dies, but celebrate when the character we hate most goes away? When is death a peaceful substitute? A peaceful solution for anything? It's amazing how many lives are born and how many lives go in one day. It's an ongoing cycle that we never really think about. It doesn't really affect us until it's personal, until it's somebody we know, that we care about, that we see on the day-to-day. Everything is just a statistic until it involves us. Even though with or without us, this phenomenon has always happened. There's always a constant exchange between life and death and repeat. In order for Earth to form, stars had to die, and new ones had to come together to create the universe as we know it now. I've been rather intrigued by this just because we don't know. It's a cloud of mystery. I once told a friend who is quite smarter than I am, that I was scared of eternity. I was afraid of eternity. And he told me, that's like being scared of the ocean. And that analogy kind of bothered me, because I think it's valid to be anxious about what life looks like after life. if one exists. It almost makes you think, is life just a cycle of doing the same thing over and over again? Have I been here before? Have I made this video before? Because it's not a question of whether other people have, but is this something that I've talked about in a past lifetime? Is this something that I'm always going to be talking about later? Religion each offers its own unique answer to this dilemma. This is just a place we have to prove our worthiness to, and will later go on to something greater, or something worse. Or we are reincarnated just to do the same thing over and over and over again, and our life and lifestyle will rank up or down depending on what we do now. I think that's one big reason why we need to take care of each other while we're here, whether we're friends or strangers or acquaintances even. Life is just rough, and life takes and life gives, and life shows and life removes. We don't know each other's circumstances. We don't know each other's story. We don't know whether you have just lost a loved one, or whether you just graduated from getting your master's in college. And it's amazing how we have this tendency to keep on fighting for the life we have, whether in sickness or whether in our beliefs. We will fight for what we think is right and what we think life should be. If all our necessities are taken care of, I doubt there would be one person who would hate the beauty that nature is, that relationships are, friendships, crazy adventures, projects, family, time and solace. One thing that is agreed upon, though, is that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. You always go towards that. You always relive the beautiful parts of your own life and just go to what follows. We may not know the end, but it's a hell of an adventure. I don't have the answer to anything, nor do I have a direction on where to go or what to do or how to even approach this. But at the same time, I think it's healthy to express that these thoughts exist, that this is a legitimate concern for people, and how we are all so alike, even if we are nowhere near each other. And though I know nothing or don't have the answers, I just love being curious. It's just fun to just wonder. I feel like we've lost the appreciation for wonder. A lot of doubt is turned down. A lot of questions are turned down. You seem as obnoxious. And you ask too many. It's okay to think every once in a while. It's okay to expose yourself to scary ideas, because that's how you grow. A lot of people forget of mental health and keeping yourself clean and washed by cycling and processing through things that hurt or things that just make you wonder. So is there any point to this video? No. But I hope I at least got you thinking. And again, tread lightly. Please don't hurt yourself. You are cared for. And you are loved. My name's Brandon, and I thank you for your time.